Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Tom Keene with Paul Sweeney. Let's see if we go Dow or small cap today with Lisa Mateo.
We're going Deere. There you go. We'll start there. Ticker DE. Okay. Their shares have been down as much as 8% before the bell. It's just a sign farmers are struggling. Lower grain prices, curbing their spending. This is what the company is saying. Deere lowered its full year outlook. The company did say customers are cautious, and this is what they're warning. I mean, the farm machinery sector, it's been expected to bottom out this year, but they had lagging demand for crops like soybeans. Because of the trade wars, could be shifting that timeline, so things could be changing. A few things Deere has been doing. They've been trying to reduce that output to bring down the inventory. They're also offering some new technology that's helping those farmers autonomously work fields. So they're trying to build up this new technology, but it's been struggling. It lowered its full year earnings outlook.
Yeah, we spoke to a farmer on our Bloomberg Intelligence program yesterday from South Dakota who said it's tough out there because grain prices are down. You can look at the commodities, but costs are up. Livestock feed costs are higher. Energy costs are higher, labor costs are higher. So the farmers really be impressed right here.
And I've heard the labor costs are a big deal.
Yeah.
They're never talked about by fancy people from the East Coast.
Yep. The technology does help, but it's a tough time for the farmer out there.
Okay, I want to go to luxury retailer Tapestry, ticker TPR. Their shares really taking a hit. They've been down as much as 17%. They kind of pare back that a little bit. But tariff costs, they're weighing on its profit outlook. The CFO said tariff hit represents about $160 million in extra costs in the current fiscal year. That's exactly what they said. Yeah. So they said they're still confident they're going to be able to lessen the impact of tariffs over time. But if you look at the breakdown, revenue at Coach, it rose 13%, but then you had Kate Spade that fell 13%. So Kate Spade kind of weighing on the company. They've been trying to, reset the brand. And Coach, a couple things that are really important for them. Their Tabby and Brooklyn bags. They are top sellers. Nice. Celebrities have been wearing them. Mrs. Keene has one. I mean, the bag charms.
See, I think being a retail analyst is almost as difficult as being a biotech analyst. There you have to know the science. But in retail, you have to know, like, fashion. Which one's going to hit? Which bag is going to work? Which dress is going to... In addition to knowing what PE multiples should be and stuff like that. I don't know
animals.
how you do that.
Dana Telsey's out
That's
of
why
control.
she's awesome.
She's like, every time I'm at 57th Street and 5th Avenue, hi, Dana, any of the 4 stores, she could be in them next.
Matter of fact, when she comes, I'm going to ask her about these bag charms because they're like $1,000. Like, it's crazy. We have to ask her about that. Okay, let's go to networking equipment maker Cisco Systems, ticker CSCO. Their shares are down about 1%, earnings in line with expectations, but the company gave this cautious forecast for the current fiscal year, even as sales from AI projects are starting to pick up. And the problem is that the AI space is becoming so competitive. I mean, you have companies like Broadcom and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise that are looking to serve that same marketplace. Now, as far as tariffs, the guidance does assume that tariffs remain in place through the end of 2026. Its CFO said they're going to continue to leverage their supply chain team to help kind of lessen the impact of tariffs for them. The last one I want to hit is this company, Bullish, BLSH. Their shares have been up as much as 14% before, but it soared 84% yesterday. Its debut to close at $68 in New York. It earlier soared as much as 219%, and its 2 founders rose to the ranks of crypto billionaires.
Nice.
No, and not too bad. They raised $1.1 billion at a $5.4 billion valuation in that IPO yesterday. So that brings their holdings to more than $2 billion each.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.